Hey everybody, welcome back to some more early morning barking, talking about BPD and MPD by somebody that has both. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, they're right there. You'll get more videos like this if you subscribe, and do all the socially things scrolling past you on the screen right now. I'm going to jump right into it. Patreon.com/early morning barking, more videos and podcasts. I'm going to jump right into it now. I'm kind of BPD spiraling right now. So we're going to do some in-video self-assessment stuff and try and grab a hold of this thing. Right? The alternative is unacceptable. So let's grab a hold of this thing. What's going on? I've been in low mood. Low mood's not the right explanation. I've been sort of numb for a couple of weeks. I don't know if it's come out in videos at all. There's a lot on my mind. There's a lot bothering me in various contexts and aspects of my life. And there's a lot of stress on my plate right now. And it's been sort of really pushing on me. And I've reached a point where I've sort of latched onto that bad feeling and I'm spiraling down with it now. And I'm getting lots of negative thoughts, and I've gone from feeling numb to feeling low, to feeling bad. And it's an exaggerated, not real feeling. And a lot of the stuff I've got on my mind, I'm not dealing with appropriately by worrying about it like this. And it's a pattern. It's a predictable pattern at this point. I was spiraling and getting lower. This leads to sometimes making drastic decisions and choices. And generally just sort of giving up, being self-defeated, planning for the absolute worst, and so on and so forth. So it's time to try and grab hold of it and stop it, because I'm done with it. Right? So I have to start looking at this pattern. What do I actually do? What am I noticing? Well, as I've described so far, it starts out with a period of numbness and then goes down, and I get sort of comfortable in it. I kind of want to go down further. It becomes a familiar feeling. Like that being trauma bonded to a bad feeling that we've talked about in the past. And I start to want to become very insular and cut myself off from the world. And I have to try and fight that. And it's difficult to do, because the more I try and fight it, the more I get sort of homesick or just want to be left alone. And noticing that I suddenly just want to be left alone is not a good thing, right? So that needs to go on the list. That's how it gets worse. And so I want to spend more time on my own. I kind of want to spend more time sleeping. I'm tired. Emotionally tired. Worn down. Burnt out. That kind of feeling. And so I want to spend more time sleeping. And that in turn spirals guilt and shame, right? Because I'm not getting stuff done. I'm not digging myself out of the pit I'm in. I'm spending time sleeping. Maybe I need to, right? Maybe I'm tired. Maybe my body needs that time to replenish itself and get whatever benefits we get from sleep. But at the same time, I'm feeling guilt and shame that I'm not getting done everything I need to get done. I'm feeling pretty good about myself that I've thought of making a video about this, because I can actually do. I'm doing something now, right? This is beneficial. So I can either find something to do, or I can try and concentrate on forgiving myself for what I'm not doing, right? If I'm tired, I'm tired. how much are we supposed to fight that? That's our body telling us we need sleep. That's what tiredness is. If you're hungry, you don't fight that. Why do we fight tiredness so much? Because of that guilt and shame, right? I guess. Because it feels like we're not doing the right thing. When maybe we do need that sleep. And just getting done what you can get done. Saying to yourself, this is what I can do today. Watch the video a couple of videos ago. Being a bit more forgiving. Being able to say, right, you have actually got a lot on. And you are tired. You are worn out. And you're ruminating on bad thoughts and imagining the worst. And planning for the worst. And everything's falling in around you. And all of this, woe is me, and all of that we get into. I need to realize that I'm doing that and stop, because I am. And I need to find distractions, something to take my mind off these things, something to give myself something to do. And other things that have fallen by the wayside are a good thing to do. Self-care things. My house was kind of a mess. I've cleaned it now, and I feel so much better for it, right? Looking after yourself with things like that. And it was a simple thing to do. And it's one of those more rewarding things that you start off doing a little bit, and the more you do, the better you feel. And that encourages you to do more. And then having a shower, just cleaning yourself. This seems like really basic stuff, right? And having something to eat. Oh my God, just eat something. Anything. A biscuit. I recommend carrying emergency chocolate. I think there's a Mars Duo in my bag right now that I carry with me in case of just I need something to eat right now. Because you never feel good hungry. You just never feel good hungry. I underestimate that as well. These are basic biological functions that when we spiral, we just ignore. And of course we feel bad because we're ignoring these basic biological functions. God, I bet if we could get away with it, we'd go to the toilet less. You know? Why would we stop eating and sleeping? Of course we feel bad. And they're two so important things to do. Of course, it's not always that simple. I get it, right? I've just had a pretty sleepless night. And it wasn't that I wasn't trying to sleep or didn't think I needed sleep. I couldn't sleep. And I reached a point of total exhaustion and fell asleep. I think sort of 8, 9 o'clock-ish this morning. And now I've had enough sleep. I'm still tired. I've technically had enough hours of sleep. It just happened at a very odd time. And I guess I get to choose how I feel about that, right? I can punish myself and say I wasted a day. There was stuff I could have got done, whatever. I can harp on about it and feel bad about it. Or I can say, I needed sleep. What was I supposed to do about that? I needed sleep. So I slept. And then with what of the day I had left, I did what I could do. You're looking at it, right? And maybe a live stream later. I keep forgetting that on Mondays. Live streams at midnight Eastern time. Sorry, no. Midnight UK time. Heads are shed. So if I can do little bits, if I can manage to keep myself clean, put some clean clothes on, I don't know, all the things you can do that just make your life a little bit nicer. Change the bed sheets today. There's one for you. That's fresh bed sheets are always awesome, aren't they? Just little things like that. I really recommend that, and chocolate. It seems really easy, doesn't it? It seems really straightforward. But you know what as well? Let's not forget. when you're spiraling, and this is what I've done in the past, part of the pattern, how it always sort of culminates, the worst bit of it, is the drastic decision making. That can come in many forms. And for each of us can be more or less extreme and that sort of thing. This is prime do it tomorrow territory. Nothing needs to be decided today. Today I needed sleep and some chocolate and maybe to make a video and to do my live stream in a bit and all that stuff. That's what I needed to do today. Doing the live stream is not a chore, really. It's not work. I enjoy doing it. It's fun. And so we'll talk more about this, I think. If you're watching this after the fact, you can go back and watch that live stream, can't you? It's on the channel. I'm rambling a bit, I know, but no drastic decisions have or will be made. There are none to make. Everything is fine. I'm spiraling. So I can stop it, right? Let's recap. Can I recap? Let's have a go. Sleep, food, self-forgiveness, self-care, that sort of thing. They all need to come out in force. I need to not be another thing that punishes me. All of this is difficult enough. All of this is hard enough to deal with. I don't need to be my own enemy. So I can be the one that lets me go. And by the way, no one else has said anything to me about any of this. There's no outside pressure on me right now. This is all internal. So I can be gracious and give myself a bit of leeway, right? And regardless of where my brain spirals to, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to change anything or do anything drastic because there was no need to. Wherever my brain may take me on whatever catastrophic route of existence it may go on, my God, just keep on doing my thing as I do. That's the best thing I can do, right? And I think as I carry on doing this, my mood begins to lift. I start to feel more optimistic. I start to feel happier and more determined again. And doing those little things, cleaning the house, cleaning myself, being a little bit productive, getting something done, helps so much. That helps significantly. And so now it's just a matter of time, right? I've been in the dip, and now it's time to bounce back and feel better. This will take as long as it takes. It will not happen in 25 minutes' time. It will take a little bit of time because it took a bit of time to come down. That in itself will be frustrating. That will be another thing that I'm tempted to punish myself for and get annoyed about. The frustration with wanting to feel better quicker than I do. And I just need to realize that I need to just keep on. Just keep swimming, as they tell me. And it's suddenly possible to turn this around. I feel a lot more optimistic. So I hope that helps. I feel like I'm speaking in very slow, broken sentences now. I'm sorry. I feel like I should almost be speaking in rhyme as well. But anyway, I'll leave that there. Hit the like and subscribe buttons if you found this video useful. And hit up the super thanks, please. That's ever so appreciated. And also follow me on Patreon for more videos and podcasts and stuff. And more great insights into the world of BPD. It's all fun and games, isn't it? I'll see you later. Bye.